already forgot to put this microphone on. This video is a little different in the sense that I wanted to make one. Let's hope this works. I wanted to make a video on here letting you guys know about my reading goals and some other kind of goals that I have for this channel, for this community that I'm trying to build. So this is my 2026 goals that I have. So the first one and the slightly most important one is the number of books I want to read this year. So last year I set out to read 100 books and I failed. And I'm not really disappointed. A little bit, but not fully, because I had read a total of 94 books. So that's still not too bad. I was at a 90%, roughly. 94% to be honest. But my goal for this year is going to be 90. Because I think 2024 I had hit 83 books. And then of course 2025 I hit 94. Roughly, technically, if I did the median, it would actually probably be a little under 90. But, you know, I'm not doing the math. Not right now anyways. Maybe editing Lily will, but not right now, Lily, not current Lily. So 90 books is my goal. And I am trying to give myself more grace because, again, I am a mom. I am busy with doctor's appointments and keeping my house ready, clean, helping my kids with school, life in general, sicknesses, and all the other stuff. So I want to make sure that I kind of give myself a little more grace. If I don't hit it, that's okay. If I do, great. I'm so glad I did. But I want to give myself some more room to breathe and enjoy the books I'm reading and not feel like I'm running to catch up to this number and whatnot. So there is that. One thing I also want to do this year for reading is, of course, I would love to finish the Sarah J. Maas ACOTAR series and Throne of Glass series. These are two series that a good chunk of people have read, have finished, and all that. I know Sarah J. Maas has said that ACOTAR 6 is supposed to come out, so I would love to catch up to be in the present tense so that when that does come out, whenever it is, that maybe I can read it and know what's going on and not have spoilers, you know, because most of these I've already seen spoilers or no, most of them. And that's how I do. Throne of Glass, I am currently still trying to finish them. I am on the last 3. The last 2, or the next 2 that I am currently on, or about to start soon, is going to be the tandem read of Empire of Storms and Tower of Dawn, which I've never done a tandem read. So that's going to be something new and interesting to try and do. So there is that. So I would like to finish these and get them done so that I can feel a slightly bit more accomplished. I'm not one of those ones who keeps track of the series I read 100%. Like, I don't know how many series I've started. It's probably a ton. A lot of them I'm not going to finish, but the Sarah J. Maas ones I kind of want to finish just because I have read a good chunk of them already. So might as well just finish it, kind of thing, you know? The next one I have on here is that I would like to read more memoirs and biographies. Last year, I did read my first one with the Britney Spears book. I don't remember the title. I did grab a couple of other ones, but I never committed to reading them. I grabbed them from the library. I had them on my shelves. I kept thinking about reading them, but I never did. So this year, I would like to try and read more. So since I read 1, if I can read 2 this year, we're good. But that's the thing. I want to try and read a little more of those. But of course, I would also like to read about people who I know and or am interested in reading. So there is that. And along that line too is that I would also like to kind of branch out a little more. In my video that talks about my wrap up, I mentioned the genres that I most commonly read. And so I would like to branch out and do different ones a little more. And that's a little hard because I also don't know what ones would be good. The year previously, I did read a lot more thrillers. I didn't do that this year, or this last year, 2025. I didn't really do a lot of thrillers. I don't even really think I did any. I had some, but I didn't do any real ones. So I wanted to try to branch out to new genres and also new authors. There's a lot of authors that we constantly see on like TikTok, Instagram, BookTube, all that. To name a few, Emily Henry, Abby Jimenez, Stephen King, Frida McFadden. I was like, her name's going to come to me. Those are a few that I see all around, all the time, and stuff. And of course, Sarah J. Maas and Rebecca Yarros and stuff. So there's a lot of those that you see constantly. I want to find different authors or ones that are not as popular. That's what I want to do. I started 2026, by the way, reading a book from an author I had never heard of. Was the book fantastic and great and wonderful? Not really, but it wasn't bad either. It was good, decent. I liked it. There's that. But that's what I want to do. I want to branch out, read new genres, read new authors, read more memoirs / biographies. Those are some of the things I would like to do book-wise. Now, this is where maybe I lose some of you. And I'm sorry if I do. But I also, as a person who is trying to do this, I want to be more consistent. I want to post posts, stories, reels on Instagram more consistently. I want to post videos more consistently on YouTube that, again, are not just reading wrap-ups. I've mentioned the last year that I keep posting them and I want to do something different. So that is going to be kind of something I'm trying to focus on. Already, I have posted more than I'm planning to. At least I think. Already in January, I have at least 4 videos. One is December's reading wrap up. But then we have newer ones for this whole month that I'm kind of going to try to spread out and see how they go. So with that, like I said, I want to post more consistently. I'm going to try to post more consistently. And the reason I want to do that is because I also want to grow. I want to get more followers on Instagram and, of course, more subscribers and followers here on YouTube. So again, I have my goal number that I want to reach, and I know to do that, I have to post more consistently. And another thing is I have to improve my editing, my videos, and other stuff in different ways. I don't have a lot of money to do that because, again, I have kids. So my concern is making sure they're good. But that doesn't mean I can't learn how to do it, learn different tools, learn different tricks. Already, I am trying a different editing tool, which is why I'm hoping that this video will post more long ways instead of horizontal ways. No, vertical. So I'm hoping that by doing that, I can improve it and make it a little better and a little more interesting. So again, that's some of the stuff I want to do. I do have also some personal goals at home where, again, I want to make sure I consistently help my kids with their schoolwork, with life, constantly help my husband with his stuff and all that, keep on track with doctor appointments because my son has a ton, and of course my other 2 daughters have appointments as well that I want to keep on track of, and just kind of being on top of the appointments and dates and things that they have going on, as well as some other stuff. So this video is a little bit shorter than normal, but that's okay too, because again, even though I want to post more consistently, that also means kind of maybe having some that are shorter and some that are longer. So Let me know, what are some of your 2026 goals, whether they're reading, personal, or content. Let me know, and I will see you guys next time. Have a great, wonderful rest of the year, and make sure if you want to like and subscribe, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.